Okay, Art with a Heart. The day's here! The Heart of Baltimore began as a gesture of love for our city in honor of Art with a Heart's 20th anniversary. When I began this organization from my law desk, it consisted of me driving to 2 group homes, a shelter, and an Alzheimer's facility with art supplies in the trunk of my car to teach art classes. And as you can see, we now complete projects that will no longer fit in the trunk of my car. For months, Art with a Heart received packages filled with clay hearts, inscribed with messages such as hope, imagine, you are loved, joy, you are strong, and don't give up. Those very messages are behind me now. They will stand as physical reminders to who we are as Baltimoreans during a crisis. A community with resilience, with love for our neighbors, with gratitude and encouragement for our community heroes, and with the belief that hope is eternal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The Heart of Baltimore is a beautiful representation of what Art with a Heart does, but the process and how we made it is really the story and the grit and the beauty of that piece. Within that heart is so much beauty that it's reflected on the outside, but the core is really the community and the people that sponsored it and created it. That's the magic.
There were high school students that worked on the project. There were little, tots that worked on the hearts. And it was just wonderful to see this multi-generational, multi-ethnic, multi-racial group of people come together to do this thing. It was a lot. And they barely skipped a beat. So I just have to, congratulate Randy and her team on all that they do.
This is a team at Art with a Heart that really rallies to make things happen. We received over 2,400 hearts, had volunteers rolling balls of clay that we could then send out to the community. We mailed them across the country. People mailed them back. They sent us pictures. The sculpture symbolizes something I said when Howard Connolly, the sculptor, was backing up, and I said, nothing is impossible. And then driving downtown, and it was hilarious and scary and exhilarating all at the same time. It was almost like watching a carnival ride go through the city.
The sculpture is on permanent display at the Kudelski entrance to the University of Maryland Medical Center. The Oncology Center is accessed through that entrance in addition to so many other parts of the hospital. And then it also can serve as a kind of a source of comfort for people who may be going into the hospital for a health issue or a procedure that they're nervous about. And then there's the added element because of the pandemic, frontline health workers have just been stretched to the max and asked to do unimaginable things. And so any kind of gesture of love and positivity and comfort that we can offer to those folks is greatly needed now too. So I hope when people see this, they feel that those messages on the heart are being directed right to them.
This piece to me is a representation of our heart song. It really was one of the most spectacular pieces that I've had the honor and privilege to help work on and lead because of what it brought out in others to have the opportunity to give of themselves during a time when so many of us felt a sense of hopelessness and worry and loneliness.
That's what I want people to think when they think about Art with a Heart. A place that brings together really a melting pot of humanity and creates something beautiful. And that's exactly what the heart is.